No, I'm good. We're starting this one. I'm a little. I got a little too much gumbo.
Yeah, you gumboed out.
Mm-hmm.
Was it good?
It's not finished, so I'm gonna be eating on the podcast.
Me and Adam had fucking burritos, dude. Carne asada.
Yeah, but Nick is still in that NBA All-Star Game, New Orleans
That's right.
fever. So
If you know something about Nick Mullen,
gumbo.
you know he loves the NBA.
I love it, dude.
Who's your
He
favorite
can't
player?
get enough.
No, fuck. First of all, let's just start with the basics. NBA. What does it stand for? Is
You know it.
Let's go.
Something
Nice
basketball.
balls.
Nice basketball. Auditorium. They play in auditorium. Come on, dude. Come on. I know this stuff. You kidding me?
Can you name one player that isn't LeBron James?
Michael Jackson.
Is there a Michael Jackson? He might have backed into it. That was always funny. There was
Basketball was always such a fucking horrific source of humiliation for me as a kid.
Because you had to go to basketball camp?
No, prior to that, everyone in my neighborhood played basketball, and I fucking completely lacked the coordination to play.
Oh,
and it
dude.
was like just shameful. It was fucking awful.
You played baseball?
Yeah, I played baseball,
Yeah,
and
me
when we
too.
played pickup football games,
Fuck
and I was
baseball.
fine. You know, I was never like big, so I wasn't good. But for my size, I would. But
Are you fast?
I'm literally
No,
the best athlete.
I've never. Yeah, you're not. I
am.
No, you're not.
No,
I
you're
always
not.
lacked the
I'm better athlete
coordination.
than both
of you.
Yeah,
The
for sure.
the like ball handling skills were off. I could always shoot, but like having to, like I couldn't cross over. Like incorporating both sides of my body always fucked me up.
Were you the person when like you got the ball, everyone started playing the hardest defense because they knew you were gonna mess up?
That's so disrespectful. I know
no.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's like one person and it's like
No, mostly it was
teamed every time.
Mostly it was
You don't
people that
even
were
give
like
them a
7
chance.
years older than me, spiking a fucking basketball at my head and telling me to go home. It was there wasn't a lot of game playing going on.
We got Rob Hayes in the mix.
What up?
Shouts out, Rob. A cum boy. Nice to have you, my man.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of this podcast.
He's also been on Funny Moms, but I don't think it was recorded for the
Oh, really?
bonus. Yeah, it was the first one at the new venue. So we'll get Rob
No,
on.
that one got recorded.
Not the
They
first
all
one.
they were all recorded.
Not the first one.
Yes, every single one of them.
All right, he's wrong,
Well,
but
I ain't
okay.
signed a release, so
Yeah.
Well, we don't fuck with we don't fuck with releases.
Yeah, we don't believe in that
yeah.
kind of shit.
Yeah, the only person to get
Yeah,
their
I don't know
set
if you
taken
knew this
off
or not,
is
but this is
Brandon.
like a socialist. This is a prominent socialist podcast.
which means we
And
fuck
according
over.
to my understanding of, I guess, material
Yes.
critique.
Materialism. Yeah.
is that you don't ask permission for shit. You just take whatever you want.
Yeah.
You don't pay taxes.
You can't
Sounds
own
tight.
ideas, brother.
Yeah, that's right.
You
That's
know?
the
Including
idea.
that, and
That's
so
real.
that includes your bits.
Yeah,
So
that
we all
includes
share
bits,
your
yeah.
bits.
We call that San Antonio style comedy. When
Mencia's law.
When you go down to the valley, you fucking do Orlando's bits regardless of whether he gives you permission or not, because they love Orlando down there.
Who's Rolando?
I don't know. I think I mentioned it before. I saw a thread on Facebook in like some San Antonio comedians Facebook group that was like, "Is it wrong to steal jokes?" I mean, like if I'm in a valley, right? Let's say I'm in a valley, and this guy was saying this. He's like, "I know they love Orlando's jokes. I'm just gonna do Orlando's jokes." And then Rolando's like in the thread. He's like, "Yeah, of course, man. Why not?" I thought he's about entertaining the audience.
He's right, dude.
Yeah.
that's how magicians do it.
No, they don't, dude. They're actually fucking because magicians can actually patent their tricks.
Really?
A lot of you can copyright them. I mean, not patent, but you can copyright tricks, which you can't with jokes. And magicians make a lot of fucking money
Selling their
devising the methodology for certain tricks and then selling them to bigger acts in
Yeah.
Vegas.
They got
That's how
really
you
mad.
that's how you make money as a magician.
When that Fox special came out, like magicians' tricks revealed, like they were fucking furious at that guy.
Oh yeah.
Who like showed how they did all the tricks. So he wore a mask on the special.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
And
it
then there
turned
was
out
that
you- and
one
then
where
they-
he took the mask off.
And then they
Yeah,
found
yeah.
out,
And it was
yeah.
Milo
Still don't know who
Yiannopoulos.
you are.
It was Milo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is funny. That guy, who the fuck you? Is just a magician. Like no magicians have face recognition.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna shoot him in the mouth, but for real.
Ooh.
He's not gonna be able to catch it in his lips. Did you see David Blaine fucked up and accidentally shot himself in the throat last week?
No.
Like last month. Yeah, he had this like metal like Diva cup device that he developed that you put in between your teeth, and so he had someone shoot him in the fucking mouth.
Jesus.
You know, they point a gun in his mouth and shoot him, and it slipped. It like slipped off his tooth, and so the bullet like just went past it. It's supposed to shatter. No, but it like lodged in the back of his throat, and he had to go to the hospital. And he's like, close one, and then just did it again.
God damn! Imagine having that kind of.
Do you remember
balls.
when Michael Jackson
Dude,
won
David
that
Blaine's a fucking
award?
beast.
Do you
David
remember
Blaine
what-
is rules, and I will defend him to anybody. A lot of people like to fucking laugh at David Blaine.
I think he's sick.
Dude, he's cool as shit because he
Yeah.
doesn't. He's not afraid of anything. A
Yeah.
lot of people are like, oh, wow, he's a magic guy. He does fucking tricks or whatever. But he'll like lock himself in a room with a bomb because he's like, I heard. I think that you can actually defuse a bomb for real, and then he could just die someday.
He might. That'd be.
From
Well,
doing-
Harry Houdini does.
Yeah,
you know?
that's the biggest.
But
David Blaine's
David Blaine's much better than Houdini.
Well, Houdini is his
Different
hero.
eras, dude. You can't.
Yeah, different eras.
You know?
Exactly, man. It's like
Yeah.
sports.
Houdini
you know?
didn't have the 3-point shot.
Yeah, there's
Exactly.
Houdini
Exactly.
had knives. He wasn't sticking to
24-second
his
shot
fucking
clock.
brain. You know.
What did Houdini
Actually,
just get tied up?
David Blaine learned a magic trick from some Arab guy, from some like Moroccan guy.
Yeah,
from,
the
like,
water thing.
The water thing. There's this Arab guy, or like I don't know, North African, that would do this trick where he would drink water and then he would drink kerosene, and so the kerosene would sit on top of the water, and then he would like throw up the water or the kerosene and like spray
like a cannon.
Yeah,
though.
like a cannon, spray fire out of his stomach across the flame.
Jesus
And then he would
Christ.
throw up all the water to put it out. And the guy did the trick like twice and then killed himself doing it. And David Blaine was like, I'm going to learn that. I'm going to learn how to do that. And he does it now. That's like a trick he does.
Do you remember when Michael Jackson won that award, like Artist of the Millennium? And like he was like on so many drugs and confused. And he goes up there. It's like a year before he died. And he's like, I just want to thank. First off, I want to thank David Blaine. He's like, your magic is real. Anyway, thanks, guys. Yeah, he thanked David Blaine, and then he took the award, and then like wasn't sure which side of the stage to walk off. He looked like so confused.
Poor MJ, dude.
Yeah, dude. I
Wait,
mean,
I thought he won a different award and he claimed it was
The artist of the millennium. I think you're right. I think you're right.
It's like, thank you for this artist of the millennium award, and they're like, that's not.
This is not
You
what
just
you went wrong.
presented.
he just got his AAA card in the mail. And then at a press conference.
I saw Michael Foodie had a joke on Facebook the other day. It was like that song "Bad" was about raping kids.
Your butt is mine. Oh man.
But is that a joke? You know? Or is
I don't
that
know.
that's just the truth?
That might be the truth, dude.
Well, the backup singers, they say bad, really bad, which never scared anybody.
Yeah,
you
right,
know,
true.
it's not convincing at all. Only little kids would be like, "Oh, he's really, really bad."
That's true.
Yeah.
No, Wesley Snipes wasn't
He's
scared.
like, you gotta stop me from myself. I can't help myself. It's up to you, children, to stop me. Yeah.
Disease.
Yeah. And luckily we have Milo now to defend Michael.
Yeah, shouts out to Milo.
How fucking funny is that, dude? That's like the best way for this whole thing to end.
That
Dude,
he got Pizzagated.
Milo's not. Well, he's not even Pizzagated, dude. He's just an open pedophile.
Yeah, did you
It's
see
not
that
like he
vi-
got
that
caught with
video?
child porn, which in
No.
by its own
This is gonna
right,
be late when it comes out.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Which in its own way would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, if
You
you
know?
know
Yeah.
about child porn, it would be.
Are
really
y'all
funny.
talking about Milo from Good Morning Miss Bliss?
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about Milo from Milo and Otis, the pug. The pug from that weird Japanese movie is
What other Milos of notes are there? Milo.
There's a babe character, Baby Milo.
Okay,
yeah. Apparently
a lot of
Claire
shirts.
Jeffrey's son is named Milo.
nice.
Yeah.
Milo Brando.
Yeah.
Milo Brando.
Milo Brando.
Guess that's
Shit,
it.
there's not a lot of Milos,
I
huh?
thought there was. I feel like we're missing.
There's
one.
a Wayans brother, I think. One of the
Milo Wayans.
Milo Wayans. Are you thinking
Yeah.
of the Marx brothers? There's probably a Milo Marx somewhere.
Yeah, there's a Marx. There's a.
He only did
Wayans.
black.
There were 9 Marx brothers.
Yeah,
Carl, Fucko, Harpo,
Carl Marx.
Keenan
yeah.
Ivory Marks.
Keenan Ivory Marx. Yeah, he directed everything. You don't really see him.
Yeah. He had really bad male pattern baldness.
He was the star of that cartoon Marx Head.
But yeah, no, we're talking about Milo
Dude,
Yiannopoulos.
Wayne Head was a garbage cartoon.
Was
That
that
show
what it's called?
sucked. Yeah, Wayne Head.
I don't remember Wayne.
I don't think I would have watched it if I wasn't black.
I remember.
But it wasn't even a good fucking cartoon.
No, it was a Wayans cartoon.
Wait,
Yeah.
is that the one where he's got the fucked up foot?
He's got a
he's
weird
got
foot.
braces.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's like Forrest Gump, so it's like braces was like
That's right.
hot.
That
at
was a
that
terrible cartoon. Yeah, I gave it a shot because I was a big
In
Wayans
Living
fan.
Color.
Yeah, just I liked the show they had on UPN. Remember what was it just called, the Wayans
Do
Brothers
you
show?
Yeah,
remember
we're
the
brothers.
Damon Wayans
Sean and
show
Marlon.
that used to come on Fox where he was a detective? And
Yeah, what
David
was
Allen
that?
Greer lived on his couch.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so bad. Every
It was like
episode's
one
on
season.
YouTube. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
What show is that?
It's like the Damon Wayans show.
God
Where he
damn.
plays a detective.
They've had a lot of shows, but yeah, the Wayans brothers were brothers. We're funny and we're colored.
We're colored. Yeah.
Give me a high five.
Yeah, they said colored in the fucking theme.
I remember.
song.
I remember like John Witherspoon's character just like annoying the shit out of me on that show.
I think it was the best part.
He was
felt-
great.
yeah, nah, he did. He just bothered the
Bang,
shit
bang,
out of
bang,
me.
bang.
Yeah. He was their dad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else? Their sis. Is that their sister? Kim Wayans.
Kim Wayans is their sister.
She was on it. I remember wanting to fuck her back in the day. And then they
She was
also.
on In the House with LL Cool J.
That's right, in the house.
In the house
Yeah.
with Faison Love too.
Right?
was
Face
in
on
that?
Love is on the Parenthood.
Parenthood. That's it.
WB.
Yeah. No.
Oh, yeah.
He was also wasn't he the like a tertiary character on In the House?
Was he?
I'm
Well,
not sure.
LL was a retired football player.
LL
now, right?
was a retired football player.
Now
named
he's a
Marion.
nanny.
Yeah,
Marion. That's right. That's right.
He
Yeah.
became a nanny.
He was a running back.
and he
Yeah,
slept
yeah, he was on
upside
the
down
Sharks.
like Batman.
yeah. So I remember seeing that and being like, "What the fuck is LL Cool J doing acting?"
He was
I didn't
on the-
realize you could just do that. You could be a musician and become an actor.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was with Jamie Foxx. Al Pacino was the coach.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lawrence LT had to get one more sack.
Right. A lot of people
He was
made
gonna
that
get-
transition pretty fucking successfully.
Yeah.
There weren't very many false starts. You know.
Well,
I mean,
who-
like almost anybody that pursued, or like anyone of like or like mid '90s rapper R&B artists that pursued acting careers. It's hard to find people.
Ice
that,
Cube is like one of the main comedians.
Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah,
super
you're right.
successful, but
You're
I mean,
right. Right now.
it's hard to find people that like. It's not like Usher made one bad movie and then quit. I mean, well, maybe he
Actually,
did.
Usher.
What was he-
Faculty's not good.
Yeah,
And
Faculty,
The mix
yeah.
is not good.
He's
what
in-
good
I guess
Usher movie
Usher's
did
the
you see?
example. Usher's the example.
one
Yeah,
that
She's
that's the
All
guy
That.
sucked.
He's the DJ of the school, and she's
Yeah.
all that.
Oh yeah.
He's in that. He's played Sugar Ray Leonard in a movie recently, right?
Really?
Did
I
he?
missed that.
He
Yeah.
can't act.
I don't know. He's all right. He was good in that episode of Moesha.
Yeah.
You think there are any pilots of like rappers
Oh,
that
yes.
we'll never see?
Oh, that's
Yes,
a great
there's a
question.
Drake comedy pilot, which is on YouTube, which is so unfunny.
But Drake was
Yeah.
a successful actor before he was a musician.
Yeah, well, he
Yeah.
tried to like.
he's the opposite.
So before he, comeback season, or maybe even concurrent with it, he was like, "I'm gonna write a comedy pilot," and it's on YouTube. It's terrible. It's so unfunny.
Ice-T's definitely the weirdest of all of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's super successful.
Because but he had like a fucking dud of a dramatic career prior to Law and Order.
Did
he's
he?
in that Leprechaun
He's
movie.
in so many shitty movies.
He's in New Jack City.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, yeah.
And then-
which New Jack City, not a particularly good movie.
You don't think so?
It's one of the best Ice-T movies, but I mean, like Surviving the Game and fuck it. I just watched this one Judgment Day the other day where like there's a meteor that's going to destroy Earth, so they have to take him out of prison to stop it or something. Like that. It was like
Have you ever seen Trespass?
no.
It's Ice-T and Ice Cube,
Hell yes.
and they're like in rival gangs, but like where they live, there's like a fire. So they like decided like, well, should we fight or should we escape this fire?
Really? That's the plot? The villain is a fire? That's so fucking good.
They're gonna melt all that ice, man.
That's right. That's a very cold cup of iced tea.
What was that movie? Was it Deep Blue Sea?
yeah.
I want to watch that again. That's a
Dude,
good
you didn't
movie.
like New Jack City? I love that shit. I mean,
It's okay. I mean,
I
it's-
love where there's just a naked trap house. Everyone's
Yeah, yeah,
naked
yeah.
with fucking masks on. Like that's for some reason you have to do that.
Yeah,
What's the
that's
thinking there?
I remember
classic,
every
though.
time. You know what? I think that, like that movie starts off and you think it's gonna be better than it is, and you get
That's
about
true.
halfway through and you're like, I don't want
Yeah.
to watch anymore.
No, that's
of
a good point.
Because it transitions in eras, right? It's all like Adidas tracksuits at the beginning, right?
No, it's just like you think it's gonna be eras, but it's
Yeah.
just like 2 eras.
It's
Yeah.
two
just like
eras. Yeah.
late 80s and then
Slightly
early
later
90s.
80s. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's really weird. I'll give you that. You think it's going to be like awesome and just like a fucking, just an awesome like mob movie basically, and then it's just like, it's
It
pretty
peters
good.
out,
It
yeah.
really
they
peters
shoot
out.
up that wedding.
Yep.
And
yep.
then Nino Brown picks up a little girl to like be his human shield.
yeah, that's the best part.
Yeah.
Nino Brown, it could have been so much better and more. That's the way I feel about King of New York too. I thought it was gonna be, because I was like, man, this is awesome. It's like, it's why Biggie calls himself Frank White, and then it's just like a pretty mediocre movie overall.
I finally saw King of New York like 2 years ago. I was so disappointed.
Exactly, yeah. It's so, I got it in college. I was like, I think I got it one day. It was like my birthday. I was really drinking hard as shit, and I was like fat as hell, and I drank like 15 Natural Lights alone and just watched King of New York and ordered Chinese food. And that was like my 22nd birthday. Or
I mean, the
something,
best-
Oh yeah, dude. The early 20s birthdays are the fucking best.
yeah, yeah.
And you're
I
like,
just
yeah,
remember-
I'm old now. I don't give a shit about birthdays anymore. And then you just like cry. And just like, "Damn. I'm having an adult birthday.
I'm drinking half a
Drinking
30 rack.
baby's first beer.
Yeah.
Baby's first fucking entire suitcase of PBR.
I remember my 19th birthday. I was so happy so many people wrote on my wall. I was like, oh my God. Like,
Dude, that's all you get anymore.
Yeah.
That's all, I had to take my birthday off social media. But yeah, no, the first year when you don't get all those fucking Facebook likes, you're like, damn,
Yeah.
this shit sucks.
Yeah, or like when two of your best friends don't come to your birthday party.
I was
First of
dying.
all,
you know.
Adam was sick, so we couldn't go. I had to take care of Adam.
Thanks for coming, Rob. That was
Oh,
really cool,
man.
man. Had a
I had to
blast.
sit by the bed and put a washcloth on Adam's head.
Yeah, he's my
That's
my
true.
wet nurse.
Yeah,
Right.
what
What
is
is
his titties?
And-
what is a wet nurse?
A wet nurse
you
is-
breastfeed?
Yes,
yeah.
breastfeed.
Nick was my wet nurse.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
a wet nurse was just like a nurse that's ready to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fucked that nurse. dude.
Her pussy is just
Yeah.
ready.
She's ready to go, dude. A tight
Yeah.
nurse.
A tight nurse.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Excuse me, where's my ass sex nurse? I forget the term for it. An RN?
Yeah.
A rectum? Yeah, I don't know.
if y'all were ever in a nursing home, do you think you would like get hard when it was like bath time?
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh,
If
with
you
the
were-
Could?
sponge
If you
bath?
still could?
Well, I don't think they give those
100%.
people Viagra. Because, I mean, your dick doesn't work after a
Nah,
certain
they give
point.
you Viagra.
No,
Everyone
yeah.
fucks-
Everybody?
Everyone
No,
fucks
they
in-
can't. Yeah, it's a fucking problem because then they
Because
have
they
like
get STDs.
they get STDs and
Yeah,
shit.
because they don't know
I
what
will-
Jimmy hats are.
I will only go to a nursing home if I get Viagra.
I remember,
they never had
I remember
Jimmy hats
before my
in World
grandma
War
died.
II.
Before my grandma died, going to see her in the nursing home, and they just had this one room, and they filled a bunch of fucking old people with it, and they had some like Judy Garland movie on, and she's like, "Ah," like singing in the background, and then there's some woman in a wheelchair that's just like, "Ah! Ah!" just screaming at the top of her lungs, looking around. She has no idea where she is. Just fucking terrified, and it's like, stop playing old movies. It's not like a nostalgia thing for them. You're just tricking them.
Yeah, yeah.
She thinks it's 1948. There's a Judy Garland movie on a TV that's completely flat and 9 times bigger than anything she's seen.
And she's trapped in her own horrible body.
Right.
I don't know. Some old people only want to watch old stuff.
Yeah.
Like, my grandparents only want to watch westerns.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, well, westerns are badass, dude. That's a smart choice. My grandma always liked dumb gay shit, like fucking. She would always have to put on like Black Beauty or Pippi Longstocking.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
That's so children's movies for girls?
yeah, that's what my grandma liked watching.
Well, you revert back to childhood at that stage, like
Dude,
right
I'm
before
I
you
would
die.
like to fucking.
My
I would like
grandmother
to.
only watched stuff with guns in it.
You have a much more badass grandma.
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
Nick.
she's really into spaghetti westerns.
Yeah, all kind of westerns. Spaghetti westerns. She watched Gunsmoke every day.
Gunsmoke. Hell yeah, dude.
Have you seen Hell or High Water?
Yeah, I did.
It's
Oh, I
so
wanna
good,
see that
dude.
shit.
Sick. Yeah,
That is
I'd
a
check
great.
that out.
Yeah, that's a modern classic.
It
I was about
came
to
out
get it.
this
I was
year.
actually about to get it yesterday, but it's like fucking $17 to buy it online or on PlayStation.
Well, I rented it for like $4.
I want to own my shit, dude. I want to get a nice library going.
I mean, I only do that if it's a movie I've seen.
I never
like
watch
19 fucking
movies
times.
multiple times. Yeah.
I do. There's movies
Within a year? No, I don't.
yeah, not within a year. I'll buy
Yeah.
something if I've seen it a million times and I want to watch it again. You know, because
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
I'll probably do it again.
Yeah.
Like I
Buy
bought
something-
Christine the other day because I know I'll watch Christine again.
I'll buy something if I know I'm gonna watch it on a plane.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
then
That's a
it's
good
like,
point.
you know, you don't have access to the internet.
Hell
You
yeah,
might
dude.
just want to pull something up.
Netflix now you can fucking download shit. It's tight, dude. You just fucking save for later.
You
Yeah.
can?
Yeah, on some of their shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's tight.
I'm gonna sign up for the DVD rental service if Netflix ever offers like 4K UHD Blu-rays. Because
Do they?
that's what I want. Is
I thought they
fucking-
got rid of that part of the business.
no,
No,
they
it's
still
still
have
around.
it.
It
They'll
is?
take your money if you want to
Yeah.
give them more.
Because those are like $40 a disc. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
But that's like the kind of
They'll
shit.
never-
That's
then
how
they'll
you make
never
full
offer
use of a
it.
TV like this.
Yeah, but
You can
whatever.
stream 4K, but like you know, I'm sure those UHD discs look amazing.
They
Mm.
probably look good, but who gives a shit?
I do.
Can't you just buy those at like Best
Because
Buy?
even with this TV, you're still not close to the original resolution of film.
Yeah,
You know,
from-
people say, "Oh, 4K." Well, like, what's even gonna fucking look that good? And you can make that argument for contrast ratios, because film only has a contrast ratio of like at the most, I think, like 1 to 800 or something. But like if you were to scan, like digitally scan 70 millimeter film, it would be like 18K.
Oh, really? Goddamn.
Yeah.
So film just does look better than ever.
Oh, a million times better.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I
Yeah, I don't know
grew up
shit.
with a fatback TV. I doubt I would care that
Yeah.
much.
Totally. Me neither.
Yeah.
Well, for home media, yeah, you wouldn't. But like, I mean, everyone did. Everyone grew up with like a CRT television.
Mm-hmm.
But like watching shit like Hateful Eight on this TV, it does make a difference. And then that's when you start to become like a fucking nerd about, resolutions and shit. Because I would just download everything, and I would download whatever fucking rip I could find. I'd be like, wow, look how small this file size is. This is perfect. And then I watch it on my laptop or whatever.
Right.
But if you try watching like a fucking, like a 720p rip on this TV, it's gonna look like absolute shit, and it does
Yeah,
change
yeah.
like the experience of watching a movie.
Yeah, that's why I don't fucking. I very rarely will buy fucking movies. I just Netflix that shit, or I'll just download the. I don't know anything about resolution though either. I'm not trying to learn more shit, dude.
I want to be in the fucking Writers Guild so I can get screeners.
That would be tight.
Yeah,
Can
get
you?
screeners, and you can go to fucking a couple like the art house theaters in New York for free.
Really?
You can go to Sunshine
You
for
go
free.
to Sunshine for free.
How much would it piss you off if the screeners were poor quality?
yeah.
They are. They're like DVDs.
Mm. So DVDs aren't even good enough for you.
No,
anymore.
DVDs suck now. That's the new thing.
Really?
Not the new thing, but that's
DVDs suck. I mean, you can stream fucking like better quality content because I don't think DVDs can even handle 1080p.
Nah, I haven't
DVDs
really.
doing pretty well for technology from 1995.
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
what
I
else?
mean, the thing is because home media is going to die. They're not going to have physical media anymore. Eventually, there's going to be fucking gigabit internet to everybody's house, and you're going to be able to stream, whatever the TV can fucking handle. So you're going to be able to just stream stream 4K Ultra HD, and there's going to be no reason to go buy a $40 DVD.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever beat off on this TV?
No, and in fact, I can't do it on any kind of TV. It feels weird. I need to beat off to a small screen.
But wouldn't that feel
What?
nice? Wouldn't it feel cool to just have
Yeah.
fucking
no,
big ass screen?
It's fucking weird, dude. It's weird to
Nah.
jack
I think
off
it's.
to a
I
huge
agree,
screen.
dude. I know. I know it.
It's,
You need to
because-
live a
no,
little.
when you're filling a room with pornography,
you
you're
go
like,
back
what
to
the
your
fuck am I-
roots, dude.
Yeah.
Your beat off roots. What was the
Come
first
on,
thing you beat off to?
Skinemax.
VCR, Skinemax,
No,
shit like that. You
Yeah,
find your
that's-
dad's
it's too big.
pornos.
It's too big.
it's too big.
Yeah.
What?
I need.
Too big.
You
I
guys
need to
just need
feel
the
like I'm being
shameful-
bad and shameful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
You'll
don't-
feel extra guilty after
Well, then
that.
put the TV up to the window.
yeah,
Yeah.
In college one time we found a big ass. Oh yeah, is that girl?
She's
out there?
not out there.
Damn. Yeah, we saw a
Yesterday we
girl.
were podcasting with JP and we saw a lady having sex with a man.
She had some big old titties, dude.
It's
Yeah.
like the
You're-
girls like that.
You're
They like
fucking-
being
It's just
near
a
the
regular
window.
looking woman, and it's already just because you saw her naked one time.
She had big titties.
titties of all time.
First
Yeah.
of all, fuck you, Adam. You just
Dude,
like
she's
not getting
super
made
hot.
fun of, but you know she had big ass titties.
I agree, dude. She
Thank you.
had large
Don't
breasts.
you dare be a traitor right now.
I'm
Nick
not
doesn't
trade.
fucking
I'm not betraying
enjoy
you.
anything, dude. He can't even like seeing
I'm too cool.
titties.
Too cool for school, dude.
I'm too cool.
Too cool for school. I don't even care.
But I don't fucking know. Yeah, I'll beat off to the fucking. What was the first porno you found, Rob? What was the first? Is there like a
First
memorable
one I found.
like video you found? Like I think I've talked about the weird Greek porno I found of my father's.
No,
I haven't.
I don't think so.
Really?
Maybe
It's the Greek Bible.
Yeah. It was just a dub.
it was about Zeus.
It was a porno where everyone was just like. It was so funny. It was so stereotypically Greek. Nice.
Yeah.
It was like this fucking woman with just the hairiest pussy I've ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
She looked like she had like a small child in a headlock. Like that's what
In a
fucking-
triangle choke.
Yeah.
Looked like she had Kramer in a triangle choke.
And her fucking and it's like it was the kind of pubes that like migrate straight from your pussy to your ass. Like the grundle was jet black.
Yeah, you ever see that
You know what I
picture
mean?
of
Wow.
Demi
And-
Moore's bush?
Yes. Oh,
Dude,
yeah,
her
yeah.
pussy is fucking out of control.
It was
I know.
crazy.
The
What-
first thing I think
I still would,
somebody
though.
in school printed a picture.
Hell yeah. Do you remember who? Or just a regular porno?
Yeah, it was just a regular point, like
Nice.
pussy.com or something. Like, just like going in the browser, just like trying to get lucky and get past
I
this
love pussy.com,
terrible
dude.
public school
Yeah.
firewall.
Dude, one time I know you tried every word. I remember we
Lesbian.
had like we had
Lesbian was always a workaround.
yeah, oh my
Wait,
god.
that's
yeah.
Demi Moore's puss?
That's kind of what the woman's
Golly.
pussy I was talking about looked like.
Look at that, dude.
Good
yeah, that's
God.
that's actually exactly the kind of bush I'm talking about.
I
Guys,
think
look
it's
up.
You can't see the
beautiful.
lips or anything.
You gotta be
Look up-
John McClane to
Did you
like
just get a
work
sex?
around that.
Yeah, probably. No.
Oh damn. But yeah, the first. Fuck, what was I just talking about before we looked at her pussy?
That's insane.
Oh yeah, going to. I remember I was in a like programming class in my middle school, and we tried every word, and for some reason tits.com worked. It got through the public school filter, and we were just looking at titties. But little did we know, like our teacher just 100% could track every website
Oh,
that we
of
were
course,
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he
Lesbian was always a workaround, I remember. If you put in lesbian something, they for
Nice.
some reason the firewall wouldn't catch it
I remember
Yeah.
in that same
because
programming
it's
class,
offensive.
I learned how to write penis in big ass letters and flashing letters, and I just like programmed like 3 different girls' program. I just went in and changed it so it started flashing penis.
Wait, you were hacking?
I was hacking. Yeah,
I didn't know about Stav's background in hacking.
I was 8th grade hacking on HTML, but
That's
I,
cool, dude.
I didn't learn anything. But and then my professor or my teacher tried to confront me, and I just left the room. It was pretty cool. I was a pretty badass back in those days. But I'm sorry, you were talking about beating off to a picture. Rob.
You know what I always wish I had learned how to do?
Beat
was
off?
RF hack the PA systems in schools.
Yeah, that would have been tight.
I know there probably weren't on RF signals, but
No way.
you know there had to have been a way to do that. And I wish I was cool enough in elementary school to know how to do that.
Yeah.
This is the principal speaking. I'm gay. School's canceled because I'm gay now. By the way, all the retarded kids have detention.
Fuck. Lunch is just nuggets every day. What was the good school lunch for you guys? My shit
French
was
bread
the
pizza.
French bread pizza.
But like in retrospect, it wasn't that good. We thought it ruled, though.
Everyone loved the nuggets, but at a young age, I knew that shit was fucked up and weird.
You knew about pink slime
I
before
just
it
could feel no. It just wasn't. Good.
hot.
They weren't good nuggets, man.
I don't know why we like school lunch pizza, because we would get real pizza
and it was
a
so
lot.
much better. Yeah.
Like anytime something
true.
happened, we'd get
That's
real pizza.
so true.
But
It's
we
true.
go crazy for that sorry ass square pepperoni rectangle pizza.
What do they call that? Sicilian style?
No, French
Just
bread.
went
my
square. No, French bread's like the Tombstone pizza.
dude. Yeah, Sicilian. No, yeah.
We didn't get
Sicilian
French
slice.
bread pizza till like high school.
Oh, really?
I don't
You just
think
had
we
that little
that in
fucked up
elementary-
carb. Yeah, actually, you know what?
Yeah,
I
you had
didn't
the
either.
square
It came in a
pizza.
box. Did your shit come in a box?
Well, it was one company that made the food for every school in the country.
Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah, dude, it's like prisons.
Cisco or whatever.
Yeah, Cisco probably. Actually, yeah.
we
it's-
probably had the same shit. We were in the same region.
Yeah, I had
yeah,
Cisco 'cause I
Cisco
was
made
in
all the food
Baltimore.
for.
yeah.
Yeah, I when I worked at Jerry Subs and Pizza.
Cisco. It was.
Yeah.
It was also.
Yeah, Drew
They
Hill
also
made
did.
pizza.
Yeah. They also did the thong song.
Yeah. You know, I saw Drew Hill in the Inner Harbor at that fudge
Chocolate
shop.
store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day.
when they were singing.
Yeah.
What were you singing?
Was Cisco like as like a little kid?
Yeah, I mean, I had no context or awareness of
Was
how
he
it-
blind yet?
No, I don't even remember at all. I just remember the fudge shop where people would sing while making giant candy bars.
Were they super fan?
And then I would
good
tell
at
my
singing?
friends, I'm like, they made a candy bar that was 10 feet long. They'd be like, shut up, faggot. No, they didn't. There's no candy bar that big, you fucking faggot. I'm like, stop. I'm not lying.
I remember when
Can
Drew
we
Hill came
can we
on
team
All
up and
That.
call someone else a faggot?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I was so happy, man.
Yeah, dude.
They had the jump move that they would do.
Oh yes, that was the pride of Baltimore, dude. Cisco, when the thong song hit, that was just the pride of Baltimore, dude. Everyone was like, "Dude, he's from here."
Yeah, and do you remember 12-year-old girls with their thongs exposed?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, I fucked
it
them
became
all.
a problem in my middle school. Snapping thongs.
Yeah.
You'd like go up behind girls and like pull it like 5 feet back and like
Yeah.
they just start crying and
Yeah.
stuff.
Just digging into their
Yeah,
pussies.
because their pants
Just
were,
assaulting girls.
girls'
Assaulting
pants weren't
girls
getting
that were-
lower.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
Their
exposing
thongs were
their
getting
underwear.
higher.
Yeah, it's true.
Exposing their G-string underwear. I mean, you know, I don't want to say that somebody could ask to be sexually assaulted, but you can at least say, "Hey, don't rape me," wink, wink. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what you're doing by wearing your underwear.
Those are
like
the
that.
views of Nick Mullen, who's gay.
I'm gay, so you're not allowed to criticize me or anything I
That's true.
say.
Fuck, that's a good loophole.
It's like Milo.
Yeah,
just
that's
like
how Milo got away with it.
Oh yeah, weren't we talking about Milo? Yeah, Milo like 30 minutes ago. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
talking about Milo Yiannopoulos. That's how he got started
Oh,
on all this
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, so Milo rapes children, and which he had just admitted. I can't believe how could he be that fucking
Well,
dumb?
he just he
How
said
fucking stupid! I mean, I knew he was a fucking idiot, but
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, how fucking dumb do you have to be if you really feel that way? Especially knowing the company that you keep.
yeah.
To think that you could just fucking say, "I think it's cool when older men fuck 13-year-old boys."
He called being 13 a mature sexual person.
Yeah.
He said when you've matured sexually at 13.
That's
That was-
terrible.
That was the prime. I remember I was at a party in college once, and there was some weird Brazilian talking about how he fucked a 13-year-old in Brazil while he was in the army. And I was like, all right, man, I got to get the fuck out of this party. Everyone was just horrified. I was having a wonderful time. And he's just like some 32-year-old man who just came to America to go to college. And he's just telling this fun to him party story about having sex with a 13-year-old. And everyone was just like, all right, no, we're all leaving. This is fucked up. I don't want to fucking be here
so
anymore.
hard, dude.
I feel so weird. And he was like bragging.
I was laughing so hard when we were at fucking Bobby Kelly's podcast, and you were saying how you showed your dick to a kid, and John Moses thought you meant like now.
Yeah.
And he was about to like reach across the table and fucking beat the shit out of you. The look on his eye, he's like, "You showed your dick to a fucking kid?" Because he's one of those like cool dads that hates pedophiles, I guess. One of those
Yeah, that's
cool,
like a way to be a cool
protective
dad.
dads.
Yeah.
He didn't understand Stav's nuance.
Yeah, I
dude.
remember this dude tried to spot me at the gym when I was a kid,
Oh no.
and my dad was there and like chased him out of the gym.
What were you doing, dude? Squats? Did he get right behind you and follow you down?
I don't know. I was just like I was just like working out, but like I don't know. I guess he thought I was in there by myself,
Right,
and he was
right,
like,
right.
he was just like saying to my dad, "I help people," and my dad was like, "No, not today."
Every like kids like sitcom had like the pedophile
pedophile
episode, like Smart Guy. I remember
yeah.
like there's a guy who's like, "Hey TJ, you really like video games? I have like a surfboard simulator. You just have to come to my garage." Hey TJ, you know what would make it look real good is if you were surfing without your shirt on.
Yeah, if you're wearing a swimsuit.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
"You don't want the other kids to think that you're surfing with a shirt on."
Yeah, every single one. Did any child in one of those? Did they ever raise the stakes to the point that one of them got fucked by?
No,
Or
I think they always got like saved at the last second.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Goo would come in and save the kid, save the day.
Well, there was a bunch of PSAs back in the 90s where, you know, it would be like, hey, if this happens to you or whatever. And it's so funny because it would always star, like, child actors. You know, their fucking stage mom was like, every role counts, Michael.
right.
And then this kid got to be in one thing where they're like, and then he stuck it in my ass. It felt bad.
Also,
they never act in anything ever again in their entire life.
That was their one role.
Yeah, that's their fucking one role because their piece of shit fucking agent / manager mom was like, yeah, do the one where an old man fucks you in your treehouse.
But also, if there's one group of children that got fucked by the most, it's child actors. Like, all
Yeah.
of them got fucked.
Well,
yeah, the director came out after he was like, great take, Zachary. Why don't we come in my trailer?
Why do you gotta make him gay?
Because it's a Hollywood pedophile. How do you think those people talk?
No,
They're not church pedophiles.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
think
like
like the girl.
There's
in
two pedophile voices. Three. That, holding up giant pants and saying "eat fresh," and then the last one, which is just a Boston accent. You want to earn the money, kid?
That feels real good there, kid.
Make sure to wipe it off before you go back to your house, kid. I don't want your fucking mother asking me what all that. I'm gonna have to explain to her you got glue on your fucking hairline. Again, we're supposed to be saying prayers here.
What were you about to say, Rob?
I don't know. I got glue on his face. He must be fucking retarded
Yeah,
or
he's
something.
He was eating glue. That's why his breath smells like that. All right, now eat some of this glue to cover up your breath. That's his cover.
I was just thinking if like child actors that are in like inappropriate movies, if they sneak and watch them because they in them.
I always thought that about that. Like kids that have to cuss in movies.
Or just or like
Yeah.
Like the girl from Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah.
Like, she like snuck and watched it and was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, the rest of her life she's gonna know she was in that movie.
Yeah.
At a certain point, I always think
you
about
watching a
that.
video.
I'm trying to find the one. This is the PSA I wanted to watch, but it starts off with some dickhead who's prepended the video with his Counter-Strike video. You know, saying, "Oh, hey, it's me, the fucking badass gamer here." And instead of the video you want to watch, it's that's why I fucking hate the Young Turks. I've never completed a Young Turks video. I've only accidentally clicked on them when I'm looking for something else, and then that fat Turkish dumbass is like, "Oh yeah, so today we got to talk about why are you trying to inform me?" Obviously, I googled this fucking thing. I already
Who's
know
that
what
guy?
it is. You're not
Jank-
apprising me.
Jank Unger?
Yeah, Junk Dickhead. That's his fucking name.
That's good, dude. You took those fucking Young Turks down.
Yeah,
I
dude.
hate him. What were you talking about?
Little kids who are in fucked up movies, if they ever get to see their performance. I think probably. I got
Yeah.
to see fucked up movies as a kid. I bet you my parents would let me see them if I was in them.
I saw some fucked up movies as a kid.
Did I tell you guys how I auditioned for the Kid starring Bruce Willis?
No?
Yeah, I tried to be the kid with Bruce Willis, some fat kid.
All my friends were in that
Had to do
movie
it.
Pay It Forward with Haley Joel Osment.
Really?
Yeah, because they shot it in Vegas at Centennial High School, so they all tried out and got to be extras in the movie.
And you didn't?
No, I didn't get to do it.
You tried out and you failed?
I didn't try out.
Why didn't you?
I don't know.
Here it is. We're watching this one.
Well, here goes. See?
No, fuck. I might have to edit this into
You're
the show.
gonna have to, yeah.
We'll watch it afterwards. But basically, this child actor is molested by an old man. and
Yo, his fit game crazy though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a great outfit.
He looks
Yeah.
like Sinbad.
I also like the picture of him behind him where he's wearing the same shirt. That's great set design.
And why is that frame so
in every
big?
child's bedroom, there's a picture of the child wearing the same clothes they have on.
What are those taxidermized parrots next to him?
Yeah.
I believe
That's
so.
weird.
This kid was so cool, dude. He went back to school and he was like, "I was in a movie." My mom got me into a movie, so you guys are fucking lame. And then everyone found it years later.
Did you guys ever get molested?
Yes. But we're
Nick
talking
did.
about this guy. So
Does it just count like if you wasn't ready? like
A girl that happened to my best friend, one of my best friends, George. The first time he fucked, he was like 14, and the girl was much more sexually aggressive than him. And,
Yeah.
and he didn't particularly want to fuck her either.
Like this girl, like grabbed my junk
Nice.
on a bus, but I didn't like. It wasn't time yet. You know what I'm saying? So it just hurt, and I was like, please stop.
Yeah.
That was what my
No,
my
it's
first hand
impossible
job
for a
was.
man to be sexually assaulted by a woman. I stand by that.
I mean, I found it on Facebook. I'm ready now. But
Yeah.
What grade were you in?
9th grade. I was a
Hell
late
yeah.
bloomer. It sucks.
Nah, dude. Please, I didn't fuck at all.
No,
Still
but I'm
don't.
saying like my stuff didn't operate until I was like 16.
Oh, nice, dude.
That's not.
You had a little boy's dick.
So
until
you were
16.
fucking as a child.
I wasn't.
No. She
I
tried to
could
fuck.
have.
She tried to fuck his
Oh.
child dick, but his
Oh.
child dick wasn't ready, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
His child dick had.
Hello.
Hey, Amber. Amber walked in just at that sentence.
Yeah.
Um,
But it's not like you wouldn't be saying that sentence every 5.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, I had a. No, I don't think I ever got molested. But here's the other thing I wondered about: what if you just forgot? What if you blacked
I don't.
it out?
That's not real, dude.
repressed
Repressed memories
memories
are this fucked up bullshit thing that came about through whack job psychiatrists where they were hypnotizing people and then convincing them they were raped and like destroying people's fucking lives.
Yeah, there was what was it? Satanic.
Yeah,
panic,
yeah.
Whatever.
Right. It's a satanic child. I mean, we've talked about this. shit
Yeah, we
before.
have. Yeah.
I haven't thought about that until a long time, and then it hit me. I was like, "Oh shoot! I think I was kind of molested."
Yeah,
But
yeah.
It's different because it wasn't. It wasn't like I was.
Yeah.
Not
It's also
down.
like not like the memory's blacked out. It's just like you don't.
Yeah, it didn't.
It
bother you.
didn't bother you, and then you're like, oh yeah, I guess I was kind of fucked up.
I remember a
Yeah.
kid on my football team said that when he was 7, an old lady fucked him, and that seemed like the weirdest form of molestation.
My
I remember this
grandfather
kid
claims-
going around the school when we were like first grade, and he was like, "Yeah, I stuck my penis in my like sister or whatever." he's like, "Yeah, I have sex all the time." And everyone was like, "That you shouldn't do that." And I'm sure he's fucked up now.
No, it's
According
probably
to
cool.
my dad, my grandfather claims to have lost his virginity at 12
Hell yeah,
to a
dude.
boarder. His family didn't have a lot of money, so they boarded out one of the rooms in their house.
just some old woman.
And it was like a 23-year-old horny woman.
What? And she fucked a
And she
12-year-old
fucked
boy.
this 12-year-old boy.
That sounds awesome.
Like a homeless woman that they let the child
Yeah,
Yeah, it sounds like
yeah, that's probably what happened.
yeah, that was the price. That was the trade-off.
I don't know. They were very poor. It was probably very cold or something.
This
I don't
happened
know.
in was it Of Human Bondage? You ever read that book where he fucks like just haggard ass old ass fucking housemaid,
Oh God.
and then she's like, "I love you."
when my little brother, when we were in Greece, my cousin tried to sneak out my then 11-year-old brother to take him to a whorehouse to be like a cool older cousin. Like that was and my brother was just scared. He was petrified. And my mom called them. He was like, "Where are you going?" He was like, "Nowhere." And he just went back in. Could
Dude.
you imagine going to a whorehouse?
My friends, as like
At
a
11.
funny prank, when I was like away at college, took my little sister to a strip club.
Jesus.
They were like, "Oh, you're a bitch, dude. We took your sister to a strip club." And I was like, "Fuck you, man. You did it to
Wait.
prank me."
How old was your sister?
She like just turned 18.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Your
And I
friends
was
were trying
like-
to fuck your sister, by the way.
Yeah, of course they were trying to fuck my sister, but like also
That's what you
fuck
do
them.
with sisters, dude. You fuck them. That's
Yeah,
why your friends have sisters.
fuck out him, dude. Wait till he gets a load of this. Like, fucking idiot, dude. We're gonna take his sister to a strip club.
Did they take her to a good one?
They took her to Little Darlings, apparently. Then I
Is
called
that-
my friend Tommy, and I was like, "When I get back to Vegas, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass so bad."
Did you kick his ass?
In metaphorical
You never punched him 'cause you're a
metaphorical
bitch?
sense.
Have you
What
ever
does
fought
that
anyone?
mean?
I've owned him so hard on a couple of occasions. I felt
How?
well. I told you guys before that time that he broke his penis because of me.
Yeah.
when we were
Yeah, yeah,
16.
Oh, is that guy?
Yeah, and now he's a street magician.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah. He had a lot of like really like insane periods of his life.
Oh,
yeah,
so this was after you broke his dick?
Christian has a broken.
Yeah, a couple of
penis.
years after.
So actually, he's getting you back for breaking.
Have you guys seen
Sort of,
Christian's
yeah.
penis? Christian's penis is broken.
You've showed it to us. A
He
couple
definitely
times.
snapped it at some point. It healed all fucked up.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Tommy
never want
snapped
to.
his dick.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I never want to snap my dick. That seems bad.
Yeah.
So he didn't get into college, so he decided like he had nowhere to go, so he decided he was going to become an Orthodox Jewish rabbi, right?
yeah,
So he
dude.
grew the curls and he like got the suit and he went to yeshiva, and then he like ultimately got kicked out for leaving something in the microwave for 25 minutes instead of fire, and also
Really?
smoking too much weed. And then he got kicked, he got kicked
How
out.
do you leave something in the when you put something in the microwave, you want to eat it so quickly.
Right, it was supposed to be for like 2 minutes and 50 seconds or something, so that he accidentally hit 25 minutes
And
because
he
he was
forgot,
high.
but he never
And
checked.
He got stoned. He forgot about it. Then a fire, whatever. So Tommy, like goes through this metamorphosis, becomes an Orthodox Jew, and I'm at college for my freshman year, and I get a call. He's like, "Adam, how's it going?" And I'm
No.
like, Tommy, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, I'm coming down to Washington, D.C. I'm going to come visit you. And I'm like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. And then, like, he shows up at my dorm, like, just dressed like a fucking Blues Brother. You know? It's just so fucking
What's up with the
embarrassing.
little weird strings they have on the
The
sides?
sits?
Yeah, what are those
No,
about?
it's some fucking thing that they think
What is
they
it?
have to do.
I want to know.
It's tied in a particular way to represent the mitzvahs, like the
Whatever.
560. Some gay
Oh yeah,
ass shit.
that's how many mitzvahs there are.
Yeah, there's like a certain number.
Is getting
of
your dick
mitzvahs.
sucked a mitzvah?
If it's like no, it's not because it's wasting seed.
What if it's to get it hard? To fuck your
Um,
wife and make a baby.
anyway, we're
Wait, isn't fucking? Is it? Someone was telling me the Jews have to. If you don't get fucked good as a Jewish woman, you can divorce your husband.
that's like bullshit. I
Is that
guess.
true?
I mean, you have to get to get a divorce. It's like very like.
So a rabbi has
it's
to watch
sexist.
you fuck.
Yeah, if you're
And if it's not- and if he's like, "Yep, that's a poor dicking."
if your husband disappears on you,
Mhm.
you can't get a divorce from him. If you're like he's never coming back. They're like, sorry, you're married. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah, it's like fucked up and sexist and bullshit. Anyway, Tommy's like become an Orthodox Jew. He's visiting me in my dorm. There's like girls around. It's like really embarrassing. I'm walking around with this fucking Amish
yeah.
like around. He looks so stupid. I'm like, Tommy, what the fuck is wrong with you? And he's like, Adam, I don't know if you have anything to smoke, marijuana, weed.
Wait,
You
he
know?
started doing the voice?
Yeah, he changed the way he spoke. It was so fucking embarrassing.
That's awesome.
And then like, so we go to like, so he's like,
you're
"Adam,
allowed to smoke weed
Is
as a
there anything
rabbi?"
I could eat? The kosher restaurant. I'm like, so we like Google. I found a kosher restaurant. We go to the kosher restaurant, and he goes to the waiter, and he's like, "Excuse me, I'd like to get a l'chaim for the boys." Right? He wanted to like get us shots, and we were like 19 at the time, and he had this fake ID he used to use in college or in high school from Oregon. It was a piece of shit, and he used to go to like grocery stores and buy like plastic
He was
handles of
still
vodka.
using it?
He was using the same fake ID,
Even though he looked like a fucking rabbi.
even though he
now?
looked like a rabbi now. And so he goes up to, he's like, all right, I'm gonna need to see some ID. And so he pulls out the same piece of shit fake ID that he used in high school, and the guy looked
What's
at
the
it.
last name?
Right. It had his real name, and the guy looked at it. He's like, "You mean to tell me your name is Tommy Giorgione?" which was true.
His name
Which was
is Giorgione?
Yeah, his dad's Italian. His mom's Jewish.
Oh,
Which was
my
actually true.
God.
Like it was the only real part of the ID. Like,
That is so fucking funny.
yeah, it was so embarrassing. And then I like sent him on a bus back to yeshiva, and he got kicked out like 2 weeks later.
Tommy Giorgione,
he had
the
a-
rabbi.
Yeah.
Rabbi Giorgione.
Rabbi Giorgione. Oh my God! Yeah,
Oh.
his middle name was Michael, and his brother's middle name was Angelo. Dude, they were
Yes.
such like wops, man.
That's hilarious. Dude.
Yeah.
And he wanted to be a rabbi.
Yeah, these are my brothers: Michael, Andrea, Raphael, Donatello,
Donatello.
Splinter, April
Craig.
O'Neil. This is my sister, April O'Neil, Drew Giuliani.
Yeah, this is my best friend, the guy with the hockey mask.
Yeah,
I could go on about
there's
Tommy
Casey,
for days.
Casey Jones, baby.
Yeah. Why do you have the high? Was he ripping off Jason with that hockey
No, he
mask?
had a cricket bat. Did he have? He didn't have a
But
hockey.
he had a hockey mask.
Casey Jones.
Yeah.
From Ninjas,
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles. Yeah, he had a hockey mask.
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
always felt like he was ripping off Jason.
I just remember
We
the
talked
cricket
about on the
bat.
podcast yesterday about how fun it looked, like the Foot Clan, like skate
Yeah,
skate
yeah.
rink,
Yeah,
skate
which
park. looked.
early appearance by Sam Rockwell.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
right.
The young
Yeah,
Sam
you mentioned
Rockwell.
I brought
Yeah.
that up too.
Fuck.
Now I'm hungry, dude. I wish I had
He's
Popeyes.
in Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, probably the shittiest Charlie Kaufman movie.
Yeah.
Although I watched
think you might be right.
Anomalisa recently, and that definitely should have been a short, not a full length.
I agree. It was too long, but it was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
That's what people say about my dick.
yeah.
It seemed
that
more
it's,
like a play.
that
Too
it's-
long, but it's cool.
Apparently, it was a radio play that he wrote, and then that he then got stop motion animation. Animated.
Yeah, I could see how it would work as a radio play.
sounds cool as a radio
It works
play.
as stop motion, like the premise.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I was bored with it halfway through,
It got a little boring in the middle.
which sucks because I love Charlie Kaufman so much.
I love him too.
Yeah,
Well, you
he's
know,
the greatest screenwriter.
I think he is. I think he's the great.
I
You know,
was
he
too
was on
stupid
that
for,
staff for the Dana Carvey show, which is like the most.
Really?
It's the most legendary writers' room in comedy history.
they
Yeah,
had-
dude, it was a comedy show, but the writers' room: Charlie Kaufman, David Mamet,
No, it was
Coppola.
Louis.
it was Louis, fucking Robert Smigel, Colbert, Carell, Dino Samantopoulos, a couple other like heads, and
Yeah.
fucking Charlie Kaufman. It was
Have
like,
you ever seen the Dana Carvey show?
it's very bad, right?
It's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah,
They became great because they saw it and was like, "We got to do
What?
better.
yeah, I guess so.
We got to fix this."
Yeah, it's crazy that it's like the traveling Wilburys, right?
It was
It's like-
also on prime time on ABC
Right.
when Disney bought them. So it's like they got
Yeah, they couldn't
thrown
go buck
into-
wild.
Yeah, they couldn't do anything.
It was like when the Lakers got Karl Malone and Gary Payton. It's
No,
just
that
like
was
did
cool.
not work out.
It almost did.
They got swept.
They
Whatever.
didn't get swept. They got swept. I thought they got
Yeah,
won.
by the
I remember
Pistons.
they didn't get swept. They
Oh no,
won
no,
the game.
5 games. They won
they
game
got-
1, and then they
No,
got.
they didn't win game one.
I thought they did.
I thought they went down one.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Fuck that
yeah,
series.
I think they won game 2.
Yeah, and everyone's like,
And
"Oh, it's
then-
fine, it's fine," and then they just got their
And
shit
then
rocked.
Kobe like shot him out of one of the games.
Yeah.
That series sucked.
Yeah,
I don't
it was-
even
Do you
wanna
remember that
remember.
Karl Malone tried to fuck Kobe's wife? He was wearing like a cowboy hat in the locker room. Which, by the way, Karl Malone is a hilarious, like, historical piece of shit. He's got like
Yeah.
so many kids, like with different, doesn't give a fuck about them.
Karl Malone is
Um,
the same guy as that fucking sheriff that loves Donald Trump. From,
yeah, exactly.
You know who I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
of
Sheriff
course.
David
He
Clark.
puts like horns on his car.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's just a black dude that's also a redneck.
Just, yeah, country as hell.
Yeah.
But he had he was wearing a cowboy hat, and Kobe's wife was like, "Well, it looks like you're hunting." He's like, "What are you hunting for?" And he had like cowboy boots.
And by
shit.
the way, she was 17 at the time.
yeah, she was young as hell.
Or
And-
18,
Yeah, she was young
yeah.
as hell. And he was like, "I'm hunting little Mexican girls." That's what he told her. And he was just trying to fuck her, and they almost like fought about it.
Dude, that's-
and also the rumor was
That's
the reason
Diamond Dallas Page's wrestling partner.
Karl Malone. That's right.
Yeah.
You think Karl Malone always was a redneck, or it just like happened over time?
He's from Arkansas.
No, I think he always has been.
Because
Dude.
he used to have like a curl, so it's like you had to buy that curl juice in a black neighborhood, but then you like left in in your cowboy hat,
yeah, it's
right.
true.
in your like pickup truck.
Yeah, he used to be dripping. What do you think, Nick, about Karl
We're talking
Malone?
about your favorite sport again.
Oh yeah, I forget. I was looking up something on my phone and I got distracted. So I mean, normally I would,
You would have something really good.
You got national, you got basketball, you got association.
Hey, there he is.
No, I really want to watch this fucking video that I got queued up here.
Should we watch it? Or are we doing a
No, we got to
podcast?
wait until we finish the podcast because I don't want to just sit here in silence and then go back and edit the. I got enough fucking work to do. I can't fucking I can't be bothered to put any work into the podcast because I gotta sit here and think about making a fucking carrot puree before I leave town.
Oh yeah. Have we ever talked about how you're leaving?
No,
Should we?
I don't want anybody to know that I'm. I mean, we did mention that I'm going overseas for
Yeah, that's
an
right.
They'll
expensive.
figure it out. Yeah, he's getting dick enlargement
Yeah.
surgery.
Yeah. Dick
Well, I'm
and
having
chin.
my brain replaced with the dick. I'm getting a fat woman's brain put in my head because apparently the smartest people. This is my favorite thing fat girls do is they're like, we're equally beautiful. We're all the same equal. I'm as beautiful as a hot woman, except I'm hot, except I'm smarter too. I'm as hot as them, but then also I'm smarter and funnier than they are. They're dumb bitches, but we're equal hot.
Oh, fuck. Dude, we were talking earlier about fast food or fried chicken restaurants. I want some damn Popeyes now. Rob mentioned Popeyes. Popeyes is the best fried chicken.
No, the best fried chicken is the Amish markets.
Okay, but, national chains.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
got to be number one.
You know what sucks is the one in New York, Blue Ribbon. It's very expensive.
Way overpriced, dude.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the thing about
Way
New York fried
overpriced,
chicken
and that
places.
fucking place smells like like peanut oil to the extent that it's fucking off-putting.
Oppressive. Yeah.
They pump the smell of peanut oil in the air to let you know, ooh, we use fucking peanut oil. That's the fucking bougie oil.
Why is that
Yeah.
the good oil?
Because it's more expensive, I guess.
Kill some people.
Yeah. Right.
It takes out the weak.
It was George Washington
Because if
Carver.
you got, look, and this is a message to parents out there. If your bitch ass kid can't eat peanuts, kill him. Put him down. Get your dick cut off because you can't produce a normal human being.
That's right.
If your child is allergic to peanuts, you should be in jail. for
Kill
molesting.
yourself.
Kill yourself. Kill your child. Kill yourself.
when I
Not a
worked at-
sermon, just a message.
No, that's already just a thought.
When I worked at Jewish summer camp, just remembering all the allergies of all the kids, it was next to impossible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then one time I was like, "What, guys? What are you, autistic?" And then I forgot that 3 of them were.
Yes.
I really like Bojangles.
Oh yeah,
See, that's a southern one, right?
that's Southern. Yeah,
But Bojangles, like their menu is offensive.
Why?
It's like they call their sides fixins.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Like FIXIN apostrophe. It's like it's already called Bojangles.
Yeah.
Like I'm already like
that
feel
demo-
weird walking in here.
that sounds like a
wait
blackface
here when you
clown.
done. Damn, place your order. Sign on the wall. I don't know why you have to. The grammar has to be fucked up.
Yeah, wasn't Bojangles
Yeah,
what
it's
Al
just
Jolson called his
Sign
stuff
said,
when he
there
was a
go the
blackface?
bathroom.
Like the floor is made out of tap shoe bottom.
Yeah.
So like
So when you walk,
regular shoes.
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
Have you had Roscoe's out in L.A.?
Yeah, I've had Roscoe's.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's
Royal
pretty good.
Farms, dude.
I don't know if
Gas
the
station,
chicken's
bro.
great.
Dude,
The chicken's that
Am
good.
I-
Alright.
am
It's
I
cool that you get it with waffles.
at
though.
my
It is.
cousin's wedding over the summer, my other cousin was engaged to this like massive oaf. This guy that was just this big fat dumbass who nice guy, but like
Right.
I mean, like he's a guy I would be friendly to if he wasn't like dating a family member of mine. Engaged to, by the way, because she like works real hard and she's like a nurse. And he was like, well, my dream is to work in the beer industry. He's like 32 years old. He just wanted to be a beer
Brews his
sommelier.
own beer.
Yeah.
That
He just
shit,
always
man.
he always wants to talk to you about beer, which isn't impressive to anyone over the age of 22.
Right. You're so cool in a freshman dorm. If you know a lot about
if you know
beer.
a lot about microbrews and shit, and so he just get trashed all the time, and we're all like sharing a house at my cousin's wedding. It was out on the shore, and he's like, "Who wants food?" And it's like, it's 2:00 in the morning. We're just gonna go to bed. And he's like, "I'm gonna go." There's like a Royal Farms on the other side of the highway. And I was like, I don't see a way to get over there. You're gonna have to get in the car and get on the access road. You're drunk. I don't want to fucking drive you,
Right.
And this motherfucker just runs across the highway.
like Bowfinger.
I'm like,
dude.
don't do that, dude. You're gonna fucking die. He like jumps over the fucking the barrier, and I just go back in the house and I'm like, hey, I think your fiance might die, And she's like, oh, he's a fucking idiot or
That's
whatever.
incredible.
And then 45 minutes later, he comes back and he's bought like 9 chicken boxes and a fucking giant thing of donuts, like the thing you get for an AA meeting, like that size donuts, and like all this shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and cups of cheese, nacho cheese to dip bread in. Yeah.
Well, Rofo gives you that option to add on nacho cheese on
Yo,
the bread.
he went insane.
They have weird-
He fucking like lost
Oh,
his
that's
mind.
the guy?
Oh,
That's
that
the
guy? Yeah.
Yeah, he went insane, and they fucking Well, me and my other cousin would always laugh at him for being, for his whole his dumb beer thing.
Of course.
And my mom was telling me the story. She was like, yeah, it was really sad. Like, she had to call the cops, and the cops showed up, and he tried to run out the back door, and they went around the back of the house, and he just like grabbed his keg and he like barreled through the cops. He was like using the keg as a weapon, like some kind of alcohol
As a
Donkey
battering
Kong.
ram?
Right.
That's incredible. Dude.
Yeah. Now my aunt was so pleased when she found out that happened.
Yeah, breakup by reason of
Yeah,
insanity.
right. Yeah, she was not pleased when she found out they were engaged.
Oh, good. Good for your cousin, dude. If you want, I'll just give me her address and I'll go over and fuck her.
Yeah, she would probably make your life miserable.
Just to calm her down.
I don't know. I guess her parents were such fucking like type A stickler, made her. She's been obsessed with homework for the last 30 years.
Right.
So she chose like the most difficult profession to get into based on like homework alone.
Right.
And I don't like.
What does she do?
She's like an RN.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she just works all the fucking time.
Yeah. You make
And
good money on that.
You make
Off
good
that.
money, but
Yeah.
it's like so much work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Kind of like podcasting.
yeah, and that's why she ends up
Same shit,
like
yeah.
dating a guy that's fucking really pursuing a career in wearing sweatpants and annoying people.
Knowing what hops are.
Yeah. Dude, fucking beer. Anyone who's a beer expert, you have zero fucking excuse to be that guy if you're older than 22 years old.
100%.
You have the year you learn you can legally drink, and you can fucking like, oh yeah, I know a little bit about fucking craft brews or whatever. Anything beyond that, you're an abject fucking loser.
Well, you're just sad and you're like looking for a meaning in your life. Like that's
Yeah, but everybody is,
Yeah.
Find something else. I have more respect for the people that are like really into fucking Game of Thrones or medieval history
Oh, God.
than I do people that are fucking beer sommeliers.
No, you're totally right.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to explain it. It's like people who are sad about their wives are too mean.
Mm-hmm.
They just fucking they take comfort in like knowing what a porter is. You know what I mean? Knowing what a nitro stout is.
Yeah. I heard some guy on the train the other day talking to this lady he works with that clearly didn't want to be talking to him outside the office, but he just kept going.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. So anyway, this weekend, I'm gonna unkeg a cider I've been working on for a while. I don't have any. I live alone, so I'm gonna get I got a nice bread that goes well with the cider, and I'm gonna just sit back and maybe binge some Netflix.
Just Steve Carell.
Drink my new cider
Talking
and-
about egg salad in 40-year-old version.
Yeah,
Beginning of 40-year-old version.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so uncomfortable. He was like, what are you up to? She's like, well, I have a husband and
Full life. Children that I love.
kids. Like, I
Yeah,
have
you
a lot
ever
of shit
fuck
to do.
up and make plans with a coworker, and then like the shift ends, and they're like, so yeah, if you want to go see that movie or whatever, and you're like, what the fuck did I do?
yeah, absolutely, dude.
Why did I make plans with
You're
you?
getting caught up in that lunchroom high.
Yeah,
you know what I
right.
mean? You're
Yeah, I
like,
want to be friends with this guy. There's 600 people in this office. There's got to be one of them that's cool,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And then
yeah.
it's like, boo! Like, I'm fucking out. I'm done. I never want to see you again.
Yeah, that sucked, man. The only time, I haven't worked in an office very long in my life, but I guess it was just that when I was the paralegal that would happen sometimes. And the only reason I even went to Hangs is when I was trying to fuck a coworker.
Yeah.
That's really the only reason.
There was only one
At
hot
the
girl.
foreclosure law firm you worked at?
law firm.
There was
baby.
only one hot girl at that call center I worked at, and I went up to her one day, and I was like, hey, what's up? What's your name? I was like, we should hang out sometime. She was like, yeah, okay, sure. And I was like, whoa, never mind. Right, that is not a good sign.
Rob, when's the last real job you had?
I used to work in the sports department at a news network.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're at CNN in Atlanta?
Yep, that's the one.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did you do any fucking cool shit?
Like I was trying to do comedy, so
Like, you didn't give a fuck.
so I would convince them that I was into golf and tennis and anything during the day, so I could do comedy at night.
Oh,
so,
shit.
yeah, because they would only have like the white people look at golf and stuff because
right.
just assume they knew about it. So yeah, I think
God
that's
for
why I
Tiger
got
Woods,
all
dude.
preppy and stuff, is just so that they would believe I was into golf. And
So you could cover a high tea cricket,
Yeah.
and a nice 8 a.m. round of badminton.
Yeah.
Oh man, anything in the morning I would love. Like yeah. Any European anything,
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
be down for it.
What would you have to do?
Just watching cut highlights.
Oh, tight.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
Yeah.
fun.
It would be it was fun. It was fun.
Did you fuck any of your coworkers?
No. There was like one that everybody in the department was after.
Yeah. That's what happens. It becomes like prison, where it's just
Yeah.
like you just have to. It's a fixed community, and you forget other women exist, and it becomes like everyone has to get the hot one in one office.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
and that's why The Office was such a good show, because they were able to trick you into thinking Pam was hot for like the first 3 seasons of that show.
Yeah.
You would think Pam was. You're like, wow, Pam's so beautiful, and then you would change the channel and be like, what the fuck am I talking about?
Nah, dude, Pam could
Yeah,
get it,
when
dude.
he went to Philly and then got with Rashida
Jones,
Jones,
Yeah.
next
and
level.
then came
yeah.
back. It's like, why is he
Yeah,
dealing
what the
with
fuck are you
Yeah.
doing, Jim?
Like, yo, you brought the Philly
Pam
chick
fucking
back to
sucks,
Scranton.
dude. Pam is like she's the fucking. She wants to be an artist, but she has no real fucking talent.
Well, they all
She,
suck.
yeah, they all suck. Sure.
Jim sucks the worst. We've talked about how he's just tricking a retarded person.
Yeah, he's
playing
being mean
pranks.
to
Well, the whole
retarded
show
guy.
is I've mentioned it before, but I've always wanted to edit that piece of video with a guy with Down syndrome and his family at a restaurant, and they're letting the Down syndrome guy read the menu, and he's sounding out the words slowly to the waiter, like pizza, and then it just quickly cuts to Jim.
Doing the Jim smirk.
Looking at the camera. I'm like, oh,
So
Well, yeah.
I tried to be Jim from The Office for Halloween one year, but I didn't do whiteface.
Of
I didn't
course,
wear
yeah.
a wig or nothing.
Yeah.
I just put dress clothes on, and people were like, "Who are you? Are you Obama?" Like, no, man, I'm Jim. I'm Jim from The Office. Like, why
Are
can't
you
I be Jim?
Obama? That's also the only black person in dress clothes they can come up with.
Yeah.
Is literally the president.
That's
That's when you
amazing.
come from work. Oh, you're Obama.
Yeah.
No.
well, that's why so many people fuck up and do blackface on Halloween. Like those idiots that like don't know any better, and suddenly they're on the front page of BuzzFeed.
Right.
It's because they're like, yeah, that's an important part of the costume.
I want to make my costume more realistic.
Yeah. How else am I supposed to be Martin Luther King for Halloween unless I do it in blackface?
That shit is so funny. I remember I was George this Halloween. George. from
You look
Seinfeld.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It was a great costume. I fucking went all out, and 2 people were like, "Are you Ken Bone?" I wanted to fucking slap them. They're like, "Oh, dude, awesome, Ken Bone." I was like, "What?"
The last
I'm not
costume.
wearing a fucking red sweater. I'm just
Yeah.
a fat
And you don't
man
have a
with
mustache.
glasses.
And
That's
you
the
don't have a
only reason.
mustache.
I don't have a
That's so
mustache.
funny.
I had shaved my head completely skin, and
Yeah.
I could fuck.
The last costume I did, I had pigtails and I put on a woman's makeup, and I wore like a woman's sweater, and I put a pillow under my stomach, and I was just a pregnant woman. And I went to class like that. I was in community college, and people were like, "Are you Bristol Palin?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I guess." Why not? I just didn't, I wanted to wear women's
Yeah.
makeup.
Yeah, I'm just trans and testing the
Yeah,
waters.
yeah, right. It's Halloween.
They
I
wanna
looked
make
beautiful, dude.
Halloween-
I looked so good. I was so cute.
Citronella, that's your trans name.
I hate dressing up, and I put on this
No,
like
my trans name is Star Fox.
I put on this stupid Scottish hat 2 years ago to go to this party, and I hate dressing up, so I'm like, I'm just gonna wear the hat. That's gonna be my thing. And some girl like comes up to me, she's like, "You rock, you rule," and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" She's like, "Nardwar," and I was like, "Yeah." And then I hooked up with her that night.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
This is the fucking Adam Luck.
I
dude.
made it.
This is
We made out.
unbelievable.
It wasn't a hookup. We kissed.
When
We smooshed.
was this?
2 years ago on Halloween?
Here's-
It was
I'm gonna
an
get
incredible night.
Why you
fake
haven't-
breasts. I'm gonna get fake breasts, blackface, a diaper, big Coke bottle sunglasses, and be a blackface guy with Down syndrome who's also trans. And then just go to parties and explain that to people.
No,
That was-
I'm not doing blackface. The costume is a person doing blackface.
You don't understand. He's retarded. He doesn't know any better.
You're making up a character for Halloween.
Yeah. That's good, dude. You should do that.
Yeah,
hate
well,
that.
Tim Dillon had that joke about Halloween costumes, where he's like, "Why did everyone mad? I'm a drone with dead trans babies hanging off the wings. Why did I lose my job as a school teacher? I don't get it."
Fuck.
Rob, you were saying?
Oh man, I've been trying for so long.
Yeah.
It's
Welcome to
not
Cum
even
Town.
good.
Yeah.
No, I just hate how Halloween becomes like a guessing game.
Oh yeah.
Even with like people who you don't want to talk to. Like,
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
you know, like
You have to guess.
Like I was a Egyptian god this past Halloween.
Which one?
I was Osiris.
Oh, I was hoping you would say Kek. Do you guys know about Kek?
Nah,
He's Pepe, right?
Yeah, apparently there's an Egyptian god that has the same name as something that was already some weird alt-right meme,
Right.
this Kek thing.
Because
And by chance, there's an Egyptian god named Kek that has Pepe's head.
it's hilarious. Yeah, Kek is on World of Warcraft if you type LOL.
What is this weird world? Stav, we found out this episode was a hacker at one point. He's playing
First of all,
World of
Duncan
Warcraft.
Trussell explained this to me.
He has
I
all
have
this
no
deep
idea.
knowledge of alt-right stuff. Stav's fucking coming out of the racist
I'm
closet,
anonymous, dude. No, this was
He's
explained to
anonymous?
me. But yeah, apparently it's when you scramble. If you type LOL in fucking World of Warcraft, it scrambles it to Kek. So that's like you're getting trolled by guys on World of Warcraft, and it became a meme. And that is the name of an Egyptian god who looks like Pepe. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty crazy coincidence
Wow.
that it's all this fucking, you know.
My favorite coincidence is when you type in 9/11 and wingdings, it's a fucking like plane going into buildings and like a thumb up. And then if you do it in webdings, it's a fucking skull, the Star of David.
No.
Yeah, and then like a smiley face.
Really?
Yeah.
That's incredible, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
Let's do that
cool.
right now.
Yeah. It is.
what
pretty
happens
cool.
if you put 311 in wing?
And
It's
then
a bong.
Right. It's a swastika. The word 9/11. And then Milo sucking off a 13-year-old.
Yeah, I didn't think that I thought he liked to hook up with the black guys. I didn't think he liked to hook
Yeah,
up with
apparently that
kids.
was all a cover for raping children.
No, I think
Wow.
I think he liked being the child getting raped.
Yeah.
Is how I read that.
Oh, like
He
he,
had
was
like
raped
a-
when he was 13.
he had
And
like
you know the shitty thing is
profound.
people are going to focus on the fact that he's an alt-right guy or that he's a racist or whatever. Some people are going to take it the wrong direction and say like, oh, he's gay. You know, I mean, the alt-right guys will do that and say he's gay. That's why he's a pedophile.
Right.
When it's like, no, it's because he's Greek. That's the reason. He's
What
a
if-
pedophile is because he's a
He's
Greek.
barely
person.
Greek, dude.
He's extremely Greek. Now that we
No,
know that he has
he's not Greek.
the key detail that makes one Greek.
What if he likes
pederasty.
13-year-old black boys? Like what if
Oh,
he's got like
maybe.
B2K
Probably.
posters?
He just saw he just saw
Hardball
Moonlight.
on
And he's, yeah, right.
Yeah, he loves.
He's
Yeah,
basically Birdman.
Yeah.
There's no way Birdman did molest everyone, right? On Cash Money.
Oh,
100%.
I thought you meant Chris
Michael Keaton.
Anderson.
Oh, but no.
Like I didn't hear about that.
No. Yeah, dude. Like
Oh,
Lil
yeah.
Wayne, they kissed. They remember they would kiss
Yeah,
on the
they
mouth.
kissed
and shit?
on 106 in Park.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was so hilarious.
Wait, so yeah, I guess.
That's what. And like Lil Wayne was signed. He was in a group with a bunch of other teenagers that he definitely fucked.
One of them's name was Young Turk.
Really?
I wanted to bring that up, but then I was like, I don't know. I butted in with too many dumb tangents.
no, that's what the show is.
Yeah, we've already actually filled the time. So
Oh, yeah?
we're good,
just
dude.
hanging out right
We're
now.
cruising.
Just boys sucking and fucking.
Yeah.
I
I really want to watch this PSA though. I want to show you guys
you
this.
want to
thing.
watch it?
No, because again, I don't want to have to figure out an edit point and go back.
Are you gonna edit the first one?
Which first one?
The one with the kid getting fucked in the ass?
No.
Oh.
No, people can find it on their own. I found it. If the one we were talking about earlier with the kid getting fucked by the old man, if you look on YouTube for Mr. Mac.
Old man fucks child.
Mr. Mac PSA or The Day We Spilled the Paint, I think is the name of it.
What?
Yeah.
Spilled the paint.
Well, that's what happens in it. In the video, the fucking old man, he's like, why don't you come in my workshop and we can paint a birdhouse? Which, as humiliating as it is for that child actor, imagine being an aging actor.
Yeah, you
trying
did
to find
Shakespeare
work,
as a
yeah.
young man.
Yeah, and like, you know, you were in one Western in 1957, and you're like, Dot, my agent just called. Something finally came in. And then you play an old man rapist in a fucking PSA for cool boys. And so, yeah, the old man is like, come help me in my workshop. He's like, we're going to paint this birdhouse. And so they're painting it, and the old man, like, just pours paint all over the little boy's, like, clothes. He's like, oh, what did you do? You spilled paint everywhere. He's like, you got to get out of those clothes. And he takes the kid's clothes off, and he's like, now, let's take a picture to remember the day we spilled the paint. Which, you know, I think that is the definition and the meaning of the song, Smooth Operator.
He spilled the paint before he spilled his load.
Yeah. Smooth Operator. What is that? Sade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
More like Shady Pedophile. The song was about,
Fucking yeah, it was actually about.
It was about the hottest woman of all time.
yeah.
She is real hot.
She's incredible. She still looks good.
Yeah,
I watched all her videos one morning.
nice.
The hottest woman of
You
all
definitely
time,
beat off, right?
Marilyn Monroe.
There's no way you don't beat off after that.
I don't know. They were
Size
so old. I
38.
just was like, I don't know. I mean, her music, you know, gets you in
Get
the mood.
you in the fuck mood.
Size
Yeah.
38, dude. I love that shit. You know, Marilyn Monroe was 195 pounds. She died. Yeah, she wasn't.
Yeah, there's just no way.
It's first of all, maybe, sure, but who in their mind imagines Marilyn Monroe and they're like, yeah, I can see her now, that huge pig.
You know
That's
that-
exactly who I think of. I think of Marilyn Monroe is that morbidly obese woman.
yeah.
You know that Marilyn Monroe quote that everybody always uses?
Yeah.
Yeah. The definition of insanity is fucking two Kennedys and expecting different results.
Like, if you can't accept me at my worst,
Right,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
accept me
Yeah,
at
yeah.
my best. Has anyone ever said that in her voice? Because I feel like it wouldn't be as great of a quote if it's, if you can't accept me in my worst,
It just sounds like some
don't
dumb
accept
bitch.
me in my best.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
shut up.
Yeah.
Well, it's also the people that say that. Yeah, shut up, you fucking dumb bitch. The people that say that, it's not like their best is any good. You know what I mean? Like, no one
Yeah.
who's any good says that quote. It's always
Absolutely.
fucking drunk, dumb pieces of shit.
It's also it used to justify emotional abuse in a lot of cases.
right.
Yeah, like fucking, if you can't accept me at my worst, meaning when I'm being a fucking psychopathic piece of shit
Yeah.
and destroying everything in your apartment because I thought I saw a text message from someone, then you don't deserve me when I'm not acting like a fucking psychopath.
Also, who wants the worst? Think about your worst, dude. I'm just like
Oh, it's
beating off
horrible.
into socks and pissing
Yeah.
in Gatorade bottles, even though the bathroom is open. That's my worst. No one should have
Yeah.
to fucking put up with that
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
pretty
horrible
bad.
behavior.
Right.
Yeah.
That's gross.
What's your worst, bitch?
My worst, crying in front of girls.
Shut up, dude.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
perfect. My
Your best is pretty
quote
bad.
is you don't deserve me. I am a top flight dude.
Top flight. I'm a 5-star dick.
I'm
got
a
that
tier 1
5-star dick.
operator.
Yeah. Tier 1 operator. Ba-da-da-da. It's about the guys that killed Bin Laden. All right. We got it. We've done 9 podcasts today. And so we got to wrap this one up. Rob, thanks for coming.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks for having me.
Do you got anything you want to
man.
plug? This will probably not go up for another couple of weeks.
I got the Bookie A podcast all about
Check it
Kanye
out.
West.
I've been on it. It was fun.
Yeah, just look out for me.
Okay. Look out for Rob.
Hayes. And come to our show. Come on, everybody. The 4th Monday of the month. Thanks,
right.
guys.
Bye.